comrades, it is me here. And we got some stories to do today, so let's start with the second battle stage here in Zwillingstürme in Herbst in Arknights. We're just going to continue with our current team, so let's go. We haven't gotten lesson yet, so... Okay, starting off with Arturia. Once upon a time, there was a child who was imprisoned in an old tower. The script of his life had been written from the moment of his birth, like an opera. Every area, every scene was meticulously planned, and all he could do was follow it. One day, the child realized that he was part of the show. It was all a masquerade. Love, hate, resentment, everything around him was fake. Confused, frightened, and angry, he called the score fate and tried to resist it. At one point, he even thought he had succeeded in escaping from the stage. But he forgot that freedom granted by another can never be true freedom. When the threads of fate tightened again, there was nowhere for him to go, except back on stage. But this time, he chose to fight. The show would go on. He would struggle for the benefit of the audience in the seats. Still, he thought he could at least glare back at them and scorn the fate that they had imposed upon him. But he often wonders, if he was still in the play, how could he tell where the stage ends and the audience begins? And if all of us are part of a play like he is, how would we know when it truly ends? Poor kid, will he get out? Will he become a hero and defeat the bad guy? A hero, sadly, not everyone can be a hero. Given enough time, so heroes stop being heroes, or even become villains. That's not the kind of story I want to hear. Alright, let's start from even earlier in the story then. That way we won't get to the ending you don't want to hear today. 9, hurry it up already! You guys like playing at Forest Park, don't you? Did you know that it wasn't actually built to commemorate the heroes who died resisting the Witch King? Gustav Park was built to commemorate the deeds of a great ruler. And in his story, he was a hero too. Oh, so that's how it is, if it isn't my old friends. I knew it didn't make any sense for their majesties to go through the trouble of bringing me back and sparing my life for a few days only to send assassins. You are the key to the plan, Graf Urtica. Yes, we've all heard this one before. Have you learned nothing from what happened with Gertrude? All that effort and not even the ruins of a concert hall to show for it. What do you want from me this time? To blow up the park above us? Grafin Strollo's failure was born of ignorance. She and the original experimenters were nothing but useless rabble. They knew His Majesty's melody, but not how to play it properly, and foolishly sought to use it as a weapon to spread the calamity of Originium. Such uncouth violence is an affront to art. Even if he had awakened from it, he would have sentenced them to death for their blasphemy. No, of course, so you're saying that Gertrude was a fraud, but you're the real deal? Then what? You need me to appeal to their majesties to bestow you a medal proving your commitment to the arts? We seek only your understanding. You are His Majesty's heir, the symbol of his glory, the manifestation of his flesh and blood, and the continuation of his melody. We believe that you will bring glory back to Urtica and to Lefania. Then do it. Take back his glory, his flesh and blood, his melody. I wonder though, without those, what would be left of the individual known as Ebenholz? Perhaps it is you, or infection, or perhaps the result of Rhodes Island's training. You've certainly become stronger, and yet you show not even a sliver of His Majesty's strength. Oh yeah, so he's in trouble for sure. I must go. Freeze! What are you doing here? Take another step and I'll have you arrested. But I haven't You haven't formally joined those lunatics yet? Good for you. They're no lunatics. Maybe you can see His Majesty's reign as one of terror, but all he did was punish the nobles who stood in the way of progress. Why am I not allowed to miss him? Why can't I long for the Lefania where someone like me could become somebody? Because I know that era better than you do. Listen, Junge. When I first came to Lefania, I accidentally stepped on a poster on the ground. Every other person on the street was probably a spy. I was a trader from Laterano at the time, and they planned to execute me as a subversive foreign element. You could have contacted the Notarial Hall or the Service Tribunal. Certainly, Reverend Executor, just like you could have broken into the most heavily guarded Arstiel on your own and rescued me. But like most Sancta, your wings are ornamental, not functional. Lefania is more than a stone's throw from Laterano. Not even you could have helped the Liberi who was scheduled to be executed the very next day. But you survived and became Lefania. Because someone saved my life. A limping old Liberi, a soldier who'd killed a few Gauls in his time. He later joined the Gendarmerie, essentially the Witch King's secret police at the time. He took pity on me and got me out. I'm told the executioner got a fancy new cigarette case for his trouble. Only a few days later, the Witch King executed another batch of dissidents right here in this park. And when I looked up from the crowd, can you guess whose face I saw among the twisted statues? Are you scared? You should be. Go home, Junge, and don't ever get involved in these things again. We should go to Reverend Executor. You've also detected the use of arts. Someone is fighting. I'll let the Empress's voice know. Let them worry about it. We will miss our chance to apprehend the criminal. When will you understand? I don't want that chance. If I strolled into that park, I'd find a group of masked people calling themselves the echoes of Her Kunsthorn. And their majesties would certainly expect me to draw my weapon and arrest or kill them. But you know whose faces I'd see when I remove their masks. Perhaps the heir of a Graf or the scion of a Kurfürst. As for me, if I'm lucky enough to survive, I'd be sent straight back to jail. This battle in the park, I'd get it go down as nothing more than a little brawl over some private grudge. Just like Jan's sister Julia. I tried to catch the last bastard to see her, but couldn't touch a hair on his head because of his father's title, his family, and the Kasainen's intervention. An enforcer of the law should act only in accordance with the law, not his own interest. Since when has the law cared about a man's life or death? The law allows you to leave a last will and testament. If you are killed in battle, I will see it executed to the letter. You have one twisted sense of humor. But that reminds me, when I joined the uprising against the Witch King and attacked the spire, I truly believed that I'd leave something behind even in death. But look at me now, an alcoholic who spends his days taking bribes and bowing to high nobles. You're absolutely right. I'm not fit to enforce the law. I bet the old man wished who saved me is rolling in his grave. The events of the past should not cloud your judgment of the present. You could not save that girl named Julia, but you saved her brother, and you have the chance to save someone else. I envy you, Reverend Executor. Back when I left Laterano, I thought the Sancta were hard to understand, but now I realize that there's no one simpler. But are the laws of Laterano always correct? I have in fact encountered a case like the one you mentioned. What? The case I am pursuing right now. It is very special to me. Her actions have seriously threatened the order of Laterano. The outcome is clearly wrong, yet she has continued to escape the law's judgment. Do you ever feel doubt then? Disappointment? In my experience, disappointment is born from having previously held strong positive feelings towards something. Which you never had? You're different from the other Sancta, I know. You've never loved Laterano, have you? I do not believe such sentiments to be necessary to perform my duties. Maybe you're right. Or maybe, when you're finally forced to doubt yourself and find yourself wavering, lost like me, you realize you'll need a strength, a reason. And that's when you'll discover that the law officer offers no guidance. I hear Selim. The target is just ahead. If you refuse to follow, I will proceed to the suspect's location and complete the mission myself. Go. I would prefer to have the cooperation of the gendarmerie. Not my problem. I need to head back and hand over my resignation to the city council. Don't worry, I'll pass the documents you gave me along to my successor before I leave Zwillingstürme. I do not believe that the former hero is dead, Loris Borden. Oh? After all, you're standing right in front of me. Accurately determining a person's life or death is part of my job. God damn, my boy Federico is fucking great, dude. He may be dry as a leaf in the baking sun in the desert, but goddamn, he's not a, you know, not a. What? How do I explain what I? How do I explain what I mean? I mean, he speaks frankly, right? But he doesn't try to bring people down or you know, try to cause chaos or something like that, you know. He tries to bring people up in his own way. That's, I don't know. I guess that's what I mean. Anyway, seriously? Yeah. The target isn't here. The cello tune. You see the sculpture spraying water? Their arts have been modified to reproduce her performance. Why are you pointing that at me, Sancta? Have you lost your mind? Marigold Alley Forest Park, you have been at the scene of every incident. Your behavior is abnormal for a Lefanian of your age. The evidence provides plenty of reason to suspect you. And that's why you're pointing a gun at me? Did it ever occur to you that I could be on your side? When dealing with someone attempting to hide their identity, detention followed by interrogation is the most efficient option. You're even less flexible than a statue tuned by the worst caster. He is very stiff, that is, yep, that is not wrong. I was wondering who this trap was for. Any Lefanian child off the street could have told you this wasn't a live performance. Whoever said it must know you well. She knew you'd come around after the sound of a settler like a hungry tuskbeast pouncing on a piece of meat, ignoring everything else, giving her an opening to approach her real target. Loris Borden. That spyless gendarmerie commander? Why bring here? Your assessment is correct. Arturia lured me away. It is Loris Borden she wants. Oh fuck! The boy is in trouble. Theme? It's me. Is Jan back again? Okay, good. Tell him I'm very sorry about his sister, about Julia. I'm leaving Lefania soon. The leads I've collected over the years are in my house in Bodenhof. The keys in the wallet I gave you. Give it to Jan. Hopefully someone will take over the case after I'm gone. I've been pursuing it for so long now. I couldn't get a result, but maybe someone else can. This is a bigger commotion than the previous ones. Pim, I'm near Forest Park. There's a situation here. Get a team over. No, one team might not be enough. Give everyone you can. Yeah, it's probably those masked shuriken. Maybe they set fire under the asses of a pack of gloom pincers in order to blow up the sewers. Let's just hope no unlucky bastard gets caught up in the mess. Music? Who's there? A Sancta? Reverend Executor, is that you? The events of the past should not cloud your judgment of the present. You could not save that girl named Julia, but you saved her brother, and you have the chance to save someone else. An illusion? No, just a memory. Oh, Pim, no, it's nothing. It's only me here. It's just that I was reminded of something. Yeah, the bastards are right below me. I'll leave a beacon here. Yeah, I know it's dangerous, so I'll keep my distance. Run away with the tail between your legs, my hair. Whatever courage you once had is ancient history. The first soldiers to set foot in the Witch King's Spire. Do you really think you're still the same hero? Get out of my head, you asshole. No, I wasn't talking to you, Pim. Time to move. I'm gonna hang up. I know better than anyone that I'm a coward. I couldn't find out how Julia died. Couldn't even take revenge for her. Julia. What would you say if you saw me now? You were always so warm and gentle. Maybe you wouldn't let your disappointment show. Don't hang your head, Julia. Hey there, old man. Now it's your turn to pop up in my memories, huh? You're not too quick on the uptake, but you've got guts. Not many could look at a picture of the Witch King in the eye, let alone step on it. I was just an unlucky bastard who happened to walk by. Was it really worth losing your life over someone like me? Don't feel like you owe me anything. Did you really think I was going to die in bed after working for the Witch King for so many years? Letting you go just helped me sleep at night for once, for the last few days of my life. Same goes for you, Junge. If you feel guilty, then try saving a few more lives before you go. The Liberi limps away and disappears into the shadow beneath the sun. It is a long one, like the one the spire cast all those years ago. Many lives faded into those shadows, with not a soul to gaze upon them. It was how things were, and how they still are. The cello music fades away. Only the tremors beneath his feet remain. He knows they are the sounds of innocent souls struggling for life. He could stay put. He could leave Lefania like he left Lacerano. All he'd need to do is turn around and leave like he's done for decades now. So much easier than leading the charge, no? I'm tired, old man. I want to live. Not just that, but to drink freshly brewed beer every day, to listen to jazz with Pim and the boys after work, and to take a trip to Semi next year. I couldn't die here like you did. But why? Why? Why am I disappointed? You're tired, young Graf. A rip if he eats away at you. If you continue to use your arts, only death awaits. And are you afraid of that? I fear only what we must do to stop you. My head hurts. We do not wish to harm you. But the concert master says that the melody within you is more valuable than your mind. We will put you to sleep for a while if need be. You want to wipe my mind? I won't let... Who's there? A Liberi. In a gendarmerie uniform? Just one? Trying to be a hero, are you? Go, my men are on their way. He hears the stranger say to him. Danke. Don't let him get away. Ibados knows he will not get another chance. Blood drips down from a corner of his mouth. His head is splitting. The battle behind him continues. He wants to see the face of his hero, but the tiny silhouette is quickly engulfed in light from arts and explosions. All he can do is run. He keeps running. He knows not where this path leads, nor the effort it will take to escape its predestined end. Oh, okay. This wasn't so bad as the one we did yesterday. Overture Sentinel.
Bring your site plans, everyone. Watch out for accident-prone areas. Request enemy cover demolished.
Oh, she gets more range, huh? I'm gonna put her here though. I suppose we should attack this thing. There we go. Oh my goodness, okay. I really like her animations. Those are fun.
I'll get the cover demolished.
Ah, no! Ah, you fuck. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, he's the last one. Fucking die, bro. Oh. Well, that was insanely easy. Okay. 17 enemies? Come on, bro. You can do better than that. Oh, here we go. Don't your eyes get tired staring at a book for so long? I'm used to it. In my tournament days, my schedule was always packed. Time for myself was precious, so I often spent entire nights reading. Don't feel pressured. You've only just returned to Lefania. Even in Casimir's, I never forgot where my home was. Over there, they called me the Knight from Lefania. My Lefanian guests often discussed poetry and music from home with me, and praised me for being a paragon of the light of Lefanian elegance. They are not wrong. Yet I spent most of my life away from this country. Other than the language and the books I've read, how much do I truly know about this land? Is there a pointy dome up ahead? What's the color of the tip? White adorned with orange. It's my favorite flower shop. I could smell the flowers, but I wouldn't know if they painted a different color. I envy you. You have a brand new chance to appreciate this city, this country. Unlike me, who's never had the opportunity to see Zwillingstürme with my own eyes. Your eyes. My sight died with the Witch King 23 years ago. That's the last time I saw the city. Unlike me, you have a chance to see the beauty of the present and a future that should be better. Hello, this is Rost. What did you say? Sorry, I heard you. I just couldn't believe what I heard. Who is it? The Gendarmerie, who was a Candlelight fan. I asked him to follow up on the art gallery incident. Neither of us thought it would be a simple case. But what I didn't expect was... Oh, no, don't leave me hanging, come on! God damn it. Oh, yes, okay, that's fine, that's fine. We get more Federico, that's fine. I'm cool with this. Oh, what the f... Yo! What? He fucking died saving Ebenholz, what? Oh shit, okay, I didn't expect that. I thought he would get reinforcements and shit, not die down there. What the f... Okay. Wow. Lowest Borden confirmed dead. Cause of death is orogenium trauma from at least 5 different sources. Holy fuck. Direct cause of death is believed to be suffocation caused by a ribcage penetrating the lungs. The next step is to destroy the statue and retrieve the body. The statue is believed to have been created by an extremely rare form of matter reconstruction arts and appears to be highly resistant to damage. Wait up, you're too fast. What the hell are you doing? Lowest Borden was a citizen of La Tirana. Notorious Hall regulations dictate that I examine his body to ascertain whether he left behind an executable will. So you shoot the whole crime scene to pieces? I am quite accurate. My calculations indicate only a 27% chance that destroying a statue without damaging the body will cause a collapse. You can't. Explain. First of all, the Gendarmerie has the area surrounded. They heard the gunshots and will be here in 3 minutes. When they do, they'll see you, a Sanctor, pointing a gun at the mutilated body of their commander. I'll be quick. I said, first of all, more importantly, there's no way you can retrieve Borden's body intact. His flesh is part of the statue now. They're completely inseparable. Oh my fucking god, that's so fucking creepy. Oh, dude. That's some fucking disgusting art. What? They fused his body with the statue. Yeah, I have no words for that. That's fucking creepy. Not even with your arts. You didn't seriously think a kid like me could undo the Witch King's arts, did you? Oh, that must be how they fucking made those creepy statues with the horns and shit. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. That's... Oh no. That's so disgusting. Over here. It took them less than 2 minutes. You should have mentioned your second point first. If there is an excessive difficulty in completing the objective, then I will delay the retrieval of Loris Borden's body. My bad, I didn't think there could possibly be anyone harder to communicate with than her. Put down your weapon. Turn around. We are surrounded. I'll count to 10, then we make a run for it. Your name? Name? Mika. Misha? I'm gonna call him Misha. Name? Misha. Misha Wolf. Wait. Now's not the time for introductions, is it? You are attempting to persuade me to violate the laws of Lefania. I must reassess the logic of continuing to work with you. I love Federico, dude. Oh, I fucking love him. He talks like a computer, even more than Pitilopsis does. It's fucking great. I love this dude. Okay. We share a common goal. I want to find Arturia too. Is that enough? Very well. But this is an international matter. His Holiness would want me to. The culprit won't wait for a diplomatic process to finish. What is the count at now? 10. Let's just say it's 10. Go! Okay, these two are going to be amazing. Yes. Frau Drost. What's the situation, Pim? The suspects flagged the scene. A small looper with unusual arts and a gun-wielding Sanctor. Must be the same one who broke into the art gallery. A Sanctor and a loophole? Is that the crime scene? I wouldn't advise heading into the sewers, meine Dame. It's not a sight for the faint of heart. Bro, how many fucking battles have she taken part of? I don't think she cares. Yeah, exactly. Her Borden's footprints straight from the entrance into this area. The center of Arturia Mars. There was a big fight here. A statue in the shape of the Witch King's twisted horns. Not at all how it looks, how the books describe them. Wait, is that Herr Borden's face in the middle of the statue? How could they be so cruel? Yeah, that's... Who's there? I know you're there. Show yourself. Don't worry, I'm neither gendarmerie nor secret police. I'm just mourning for Herr Borden like you. Did you know him? Only in passing. When we first met, he reminded me of many people I've worked with in Casimir's. People who once dreamt big dreams with a burning passion, but it's rare a soul that never wavers, always shining bright like a lighthouse. Most are like Herr Borden, or myself. Which makes me all the more curious. What made him decide to face such a dangerous foe by himself? And why him? Why kill such an ordinary man, one already resigned to his own mediocrity? But he wasn't an ordinary man. He was a hero. He came here to save lives. Do you need a handkerchief? I'm sorry, I was so stupid. I'm the one who got him killed. He told me to run, so I ran, but I should have known they wouldn't let him live. Who exactly are they? I'm not so sure myself. All I know is that they all wear masks and call themselves the Echoes of Herkul's Horn. The name of the Witch King. I read that his followers believe that using his name grants them his wisdom and insight even after his death. That's not just a legend. Didn't you see the statue they made from Loris's flesh? They are punishing traitors in his name. They said that the soul of the traitor will lead them to the lost Genesis horn. The statue in the park comes alive. It stands up, swinging its stone instrument like an executioner's axe, bringing it down on the people below. Ah! Look out! That was close. Did something cross the statue? It's so dark. It's nothing. Just never speak that name to anyone ever again. I couldn't... Could the legends really be true? Is it true that His Majesty isn't really dead and that we still live under his gaze? Try to forget everything you saw and heard these past few days, other than Herr Borden's sacrifice. As an Empress's voice, I promise you that his death will not fade into silence. Follow the light. My candle will protect you. The lost Genesis horn. I've heard rumors. Before he jumped from his spire following his liege's death, the Witch King's concertmaster claimed that Herkum's horn, that the Genesis horn still stands somewhere on this land. At first their majesties believed this to refer to the spire of the Witch King. But that spire had long since been toppled. Indeed, their majesties destroyed every brick and tile that could have contained the Witch King's art and recombined them to form the bones and blood of the twin empresses' spires. The remnants believe that the spire still exists then? Or maybe it's not a spire at all. In Lefania, a spire is simply a symbol of one prowess in arts. If your theory is correct, then there is some kind of ritual behind these deaths. Then they must be looking for the final secret the Witch King left in this realm. Death of the Witch King. The theme of Frau Siemens' final painting. The Witch King's remnants do not pick their victims at random. Perhaps the secret they are looking for has something to do with her painting. Their Majesty's casters have examined all the artwork in the museum and found nothing of note. Perhaps he left other clues in the creation process. Frau Löwenstein, please proceed to Frau Siemens' residence. I'll meet you there. You're going to walk the streets just like that? Don't you know that the Ganamway are looking for you? It is more efficient to find Arturia before they catch up. You don't even care how big of a mess you make, do you? Just don't leave the cleanup to me. You said we shared a common goal. I suppose. And you said that Arturia lured you away to target that officer. But why? Why give him a chance to fight back if she just wanted him dead? Is murder not enough for her? Does she enjoy watching people die in pain? No, she takes no joy in hurting others. Are you sure about that? She's hanging out with the Witch King's remnants. Why would you expect her to have basic morals? Define morals? Huh? If morals are a set of behavioral rules that ensure social order, then yes, Arturia is certainly a dangerous criminal with no regard for morality. However, if they represent the impetus and capacity to understand and respect the emotions and experiences of another, then I have never met an individual with more morals than her. Get to the point. Arturia did not intend to kill Loris Borden. That statue was an affront to life. She would have deemed it unbearably ugly. Huh. What's the commotion this time? Have those ignorant peasants come to cause trouble again? Why do we give the Genabri so many favors if they can't even do their jobs? Get me on the line with Borden. What did you say? Borden's dead? Ugh. I knew the Genabri were trash. This cello. Not too bad. It sounds just like the one from a few days ago. No doubt this culturally rich alley has drawn the attention of a famous musician. Wings and a halo? My goodness, it's a sanctum from Laterano. I dread for the future of our dear Lefania. And there she is. This piece is dedicated to the return of the hero Loris Borden. The tune of the cello echoes through the alley. The moment the hero of days past rediscovered his courage, his suppressed love and hatred, regret and determination, hope and despair, all are revealed by its melody. It is the sound of mourning, of remembrance, of praise. The life that should have faded is brought back, more brilliant than ever, brighter than the morning sun, brighter than the blooming flowers. Frau Siemens' belongings have been sorted and laid out upstairs Frau Levenstein, are you crying? I think I'm seeing memories. The marigolds in the alley blooming? Yes, this was her favorite season. She used to lean by the window painting them passers-by. Yes, I remember. I loved her paintings. My memories of them have never faded in color. Those golden days when we all lived with hope for the future. But before you know it, it's all in the past. Take me to Frida's room, Anna. Hello. You're back, Frau Drost. Of all the nobles I've ever met, I've never known a more avid reader. I would like to access the library at the top floor. The top floor, the forbidden section. I need to review the records of a forbidden research conducted by the Witch King's remnant in recent years. That might be an issue. I can get Her Majesty's permission immediately if necessary. There's no need for that, naturally. The forbidden section is open to an Empress's voice. However, I'm afraid that all the documents were removed this morning. May I ask who did it? A spirecaster on Her Majesty's orders, as far as I know. But it was Her Majesty who gave me her blessing to come here. As you well know, there is more than one woman who bears that title. Yeah, there are 2 of them. Oh, that's the other one. I hope you're ready. I won't tolerate any more interruptions to the plan. Almost there. I just need those experiment notes. You Lefanians have such awful hobbies. It's such a bother trying to sift through something useful from all the chaff. Gertrude Strollo was simply a convenient woman to set up to take the fall. Her talents were mediocre. Did you involve every noble in this, even the ones who had secret dealings with the Victorian dukes last time? Every one I could find. A familiar tone. No wonder they fear you so much, Your Majesty. Do you know what they call you behind closed doors? The next Witch King. I have to say your similar taste in wardrobe does you no favors either. I've never denied what Herkumshorn's intelligence, skill and strength meant to Lefania. In fact, that's exactly what we need right now. The Kurfürsten wouldn't like the sound of that at all. It's not the title of Witch King that they fear. What they fear is Liselotte and I walking Herkumshorn old path and encroaching on their power and interests. You remind me of old Leopold. When the 2 of you were born, he asked me what the life expectancy of children born of the Eldritch Arch was. And your answer? I said I can't give you a precise answer, Your Excellency. The Großherzog, but I'm sure they'll outlive you. I doubt he was happy to hear that. Was I wrong? He wanted to see the fall of Herkumshorn, but forgot to take his own age into account. Leopold participated in the Battle of the 4 Emperors and led the revolution that overthrew the Witch King. He was undoubtedly a hero of Lefania. Heroes can be greedy too. Greed can be forgiven as long as they stand for a unified Lefania. Otherwise, the greedy must be parted from their possessions, or their heads from their necks. Ruling with an iron fist, I see. But what does Evignade... fuck, I don't fucking know. Think about that. Liselotte does not approve of my methods. She whispers in my ear that such radical measures only create more opposition. She thinks herself the gentle mother. Your words would sting her. Gemacht, my harsh Kaiserin. Is it so unsettling to see such sentimentality on your face? Liselotte truly loves the family and its people, and as such she does. As such she is destined to stand in my way. Good, now there's the dark brooding look I know and love. Do you want to convince me that you will be able to see it through when the time comes? Many scholars believe that those born from the arts like us are born without a soul. They say the same of you. Do you believe that they believe that we are of the same kind? Oh, for our lack of souls or for our cruelty? Help me one more time, Fremont. We must find the Witch King's legacy. Okay, so the dark one is obviously evil and the light one is obviously a good person, so yeah. Nothing new there. But it's interesting because I thought both of the empresses were evil. But yeah, it looks like only the dark one is evil and the light one is maybe less evil. I don't know if she's good or not, but probably just less evil. I don't know. Anyway. Interesting voice. Someone calling to me? Was it you? Where's the one who saved my life? Dead. I'm sorry. Once again, I've let the courage of another go to waste. Water? You poured water on my face? Drink. You're mistaken if you think I'll simply co-op. If you wouldn't drink, I would have to take other measures. Is this medicine or some novel form of torture, Herr Executioner? Dying is easy, especially for a failed infected noble. But you have only one chance to do it. Before you die, think carefully about how you really want to make your curtain call. Oh shit, okay. We didn't have to do it for a whole hour this time. That was nice. Oh my goodness. Alright, well that was a dark fucking episode. It was only the second episode and we already lost the person. That's not fun. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, comrades. I should have another video up today. I have to catch up with the episode I didn't get to do on the second, so yeah. Thank you for watching, comrades. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, do leave a like. And if you have any thoughts about the very sad and extremely violent episode we just did here, do leave a comment. And if you like what you saw and you would like to see more from me, do subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. And I will see you very, very soon once again. As always, comrades, have a good one. До свидания.